In the top stories, health officials say the risk from the international Hantavirus outbreak remains low in St. Kitts and Nevis. Prime Minister Drew has met with a World Food Programme mission to discuss school meals and nutrition initiatives in the Federation. And young parliamentarians in St. Kitts and Nevis debated reparatory justice during a special parliamentary sitting. The details on these stories and more after the break.
This Mother's Day, get mom that wow to wear from Quartz Optical. Select frames from our 2026 collection with 50% off frames for her. And with our payment plans, you can style mom today and pay later. So come on in, find mom's wow so she can wear her wow with new frames from Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer valid from May 1st to May 31st, 2026. Conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. Health officials in St. Kitts and Nevis are assuring the public that there are no reported or suspected cases of hantavirus in the Federation and that the current public health risk remains low. The assurance follows international reports of a hantavirus outbreak linked to the expedition cruise vessel MV Hondias. ZIZ News has confirmed that although there was a passenger on board the vessel who holds St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship as a secondary nationality, the individual has not visited the Federation. On Thursday, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws confirmed local health authorities are monitoring the situation closely in collaboration with regional and international public health partners. The Ministry of Health further confirmed this morning that the World Health Organization has assessed the current risk to the Federation as low. The outbreak is associated with a voyage that departed Argentina in April with passengers from 28 countries on board. 3 passengers linked to the trip have since died. Hantavirus is primarily spread through contact with infected rodents or materials contaminated with their urine, saliva, and droppings. Health officials say infection could occur when contaminated particles become airborne and are inhaled. The government is encouraging the public to remain calm, stay informed through official channels, and continue following public health guidance as the situation is monitored. In other local news, a technical mission from the World Food Programme WFP paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew as part of an assessment of school meals and nutrition initiatives in St. Kitts. Minister of Education, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Jeffrey Hanley also attended the meeting, along with permanent secretaries from the Ministries of Education, Health and Agriculture. Discussions focused on the link between nutrition and education, as well as efforts to strengthen school feeding programs and improve access to healthy meals for students. The WFP team is also conducting field visits, consultations, and workshops with stakeholders across the Federation. Officials say the engagements are aimed at identifying opportunities to build stronger and more resilient food systems that support children and families. Also in local news, young parliamentarians gathered on Thursday for a parliamentary sitting focused on reparatory justice. The members of the St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association gathered under the theme, A Youth Call for Decisive Action on Reparatory Justice. Participants presented arguments on the historical and future significance of reparatory justice. The sitting also showcased strong communication skills, leadership potential, and active engagement among the young debaters. Organizers say the event reflected the growing interest of young people in national and global issues, particularly those with long-term social and historical impact. The sitting was described as an important platform for youth advocacy and parliamentary development in the Federation. After the break, the Fire and Rescue Services continued its International Firefighters Day activities with an open day at Independence Square. And the Ministry of Education is moving forward with plans to establish a St. Kitts Parent-Teacher Association. We'll have the details in a moment.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Looking for a new vehicle? Horsford's Automotive Division has exactly what you need. Reliable performance, modern design, and a team committed to getting you on the road with confidence. From everyday drives to exciting upgrades, quality and service come standard. Ready to refresh your home? Visit Ashley Furniture Home Store at Horsford's. Discover statement pieces, stylish accents, and comfort designed to elevate your space instantly. Planning a project? The Building Center provides premium paints mixed to perfection and expert guidance every step of the way. Bring your ideas to life with ease. Automotive, home style, building essentials, all in one trusted destination. Make it simple. Make it smart. Experience everything Horsford's has to offer today. Try Horsford's first.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services continued its week of activities on Thursday with an open day at Independence Square as part of its observance of International Firefighters Day. Acting Chief Fire Officer Rommel Williams said the activities began with a church service and have included community outreach initiatives aimed at promoting fire safety and public awareness.
On Tuesday, we had what we call a Fire Chiefs March. First ever Fire Chiefs March where we, fire department alone, we had a parade to the streets of Bastille. And we parade across Cairn Street, down Church Street, up to 4th Street, right here on West Independence Square Street, across George Street and back to the fire station.
The fire officers also took part in a community drive in which they shared fire prevention tips and safety information with residents.
In the afternoon, we had what we call a community drive where we went into the communities and we distributed flyers. We gave persons information about what it is to be fire safe, to exercise good fire prevention practices at home.
Chief Williams said a role reversal exercise gave the public a first-hand opportunity to experience some of the responsibilities of the fire service, including responding on fire units.
On Wednesday now, when we had the role reverse, where we had the persons coming in from the different establishments from Skelec, and just to name one of the establishments, and so they were able to go out on the fire truck and experience real fires, and I'm sure that was quite an experience for them.
The open day also provided an opportunity to showcase equipment, engage the public, and encourage young people to consider careers in the fire service. The week of activities will conclude with a drill display on the Bay Road near Pelican Mall. Officials say the initiative continues to support public education on fire safety while strengthening community relations. In other news, The Ministry of Education is moving forward with plans to establish a St. Kitts Parent-Teacher Association following the first series of zonal meetings held on Tuesday this week. Education officials say the initiative comes as the ministry works to address challenges within the education system, including inconsistencies in the operation of PTAs and school management bodies. They also pointed to the absence of a national organization representing PTA interests across St. Kitts. Officials say the meetings mark an early step toward establishing a local PTA council, which is provided for under the Education Act, but has not yet been fully implemented. The proposed St. Kitts Parent-Teacher Association will bring together representatives from PTAs across the island to serve as a unified voice for parents, teachers, and students. The organization is expected to support school PTAs through advocacy, training, resource sharing, and network building. The association will also include elected parent representatives serving on an executive body. Officials say members will help form the National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations as outlined in the Education Act of 2005. The ministry described the initiative as an important step toward building a fully functional national PTA to support student welfare and stronger school communities. Coming up in regional news, the United States has announced new sanctions targeting Cuba's military-linked economic network, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines' Dr. Ralph Gonzalez says the Caribbean reparations movement is entering a new phase of international advocacy. The details after this break.
Here are your Horse's Value Mart IGA Blue Tag Special.
Running April 30th to May 13th.
Gerber Graduate Puffs, just $9.99. Mueller's Pasta Lasagna, $7.99. Peter Pan Peanut Butter is just $12.99. Snap Pack Pudding and Gels, $5.99. Duncan Hines Mix and Brownies, $6.99. Essential Everyday Mayonnaise is just $20.99.
And now our value deals. Ragu pasta sauce, $12.99. IGA Essential Everyday Mac and Cheese, $2.99. Pearl Mill Pancake Mix, $11.99. Imperial Margarine, $8.99. Langus Juices, $11.99. The AM Toothpaste, $4.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en
Value Mart. Yeah, yeah, hey. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
In regional news, the United States has announced new sanctions targeting Cuba's military-linked economic conglomerate and senior officials, citing national security concerns. According to the State Department, the measures are aimed at restricting access to illegal financial assets and limiting the influence of military-controlled entities in Cuba's economy. Among those designated is GAESA, described as a military-controlled umbrella enterprise operating across multiple sectors, along with senior executives and a mining joint venture. The United States says all property and interests in the designated entities within its jurisdiction are now blocked, and U.S. persons are prohibited from transactions involving them without authorizations. Officials indicate that further designations may follow as part of ongoing efforts to apply pressure on Cuba's military-linked economic structures. In other regional news, former St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says the Caribbean reparations movement is entering a new phase of coordinated international advocacy ahead of a series of key global meetings. Dr. Gonsalves outlined a busy upcoming regional diplomatic calendar, including engagements in Ghana, the United Nations, and the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Antigua and Barbuda, which he says could shape the next stage of the reparatory justice push. Gonsalves says the movement is seeking stronger alignment between regional and international institutions, including CARICOM, the African Union, and UNESCO, to build greater global momentum. He also pointed to upcoming dialogues with British academic and policy circles, saying these engagements are part of wider efforts to expand international support for reparatory justice. Coming up in international news, the United States says it will revoke passports of Americans with significant child support debt, and a major cyber attack has disrupted universities and schools across several countries. We'll have the details after this.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Welcome back. The United States State Department says it will begin revoking the passports of Americans who owe significant child support payments. Under the policy, parents with more than $2,500 US in outstanding child support debt could have their passports canceled. Officials say the move is aimed at enforcing legal responsibilities to children and supporting American families. The State Department says those affected will not be eligible for a new passport until their child support debt is paid. Once revoked, the passports will no longer be valid for international travel. The policy is based on a 1996 federal law that has rarely been enforced. In the past, the restriction was generally applied only when individuals attempted to renew their passports. Under the new approach, the State Department says it will work with the Department of Health and Human Services to identify individuals with outstanding debt. Reports indicate that the policy could have come into effect as early as today. In other international news, a major cyber attack has disrupted universities and schools across the United States, Canada, and Australia, causing widespread technical failures and interrupting exams and coursework. The attack targeted the online learning platform Canvas, which is used by thousands of educational institutions globally, forcing some systems offline during critical end-of-semester periods. Several universities reported major disruptions, including delayed exams, canceled tests, and students losing access to course materials. The hacking group Shiny Hunters has claimed responsibility for the incident, with reports suggesting extortion attempts were also made against some institutions. The company behind the platform says services are now restored for most users, but some universities continue to experience interruptions as investigations continue. Authorities and cybersecurity experts say the incident highlights ongoing risks to digital education systems and critical online infrastructure. Up next in sports. Each of the 6 CPL franchises has confirmed their breakout player retentions ahead of the 2026 draft, and the final round of the SKNFA Final Four will decide the last team to reach the finals. Stay tuned.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Each of the 6 CPL franchises has confirmed its pre-draft breakout player retention ahead of the 2026 Caribbean Premier League draft. Under the league's player draft rules, each team was allowed to retain 1 player from its breakout player category before the draft. For the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, Naveen Badesi has been retained. The Antigua and Barbuda Falcons kept Joshua James, while the Barbados Royals retained Ramon Simmons. The Guyana Amazon Warriors held on to Quentin Sampson. The St. Lucia Kings retained Akeem August, and defending champions Trinbago Knight Riders kept Nathan Edward. The retentions highlight a new generation of emerging Caribbean talent ahead of the 2026 season. In other news, the final round of the SKNFA Final Four takes place on Saturday at the NGB Technical Center, with 1 spot still open in the finals. In the opening match at 6 p.m., Newtown United will face St. Peter's. St. Peter's, currently 3rd on the table with 1 point, must win to keep their hopes of reaching the finals alive. Newtown, meanwhile, will be looking to close out their season with a positive result. In the second match, already qualified Old Road Jets will take on second-place Keon Rockets. A draw or a win for Keon would be enough to secure their place in the best of 3 finals. Old Road and Keon finished 1st and 2nd respectively in the regular season standings. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Health officials say the risk from the international Hantavirus outbreak remains low in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, has met with a World Food Programme mission to discuss school meals and nutrition initiatives in the Federation. And young parliamentarians in St. Kitts and Nevis debated reparatory justice during a special parliamentary sitting. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.